OK， 好了，我这次有点刻意把那个麦克风的声音调大一点，我不知道现在声音状况会是怎么样。
没有人告诉我啊。
好了，继续这个叫做万众狂欢。Everybody go to the Rapture。好，今天我买的无线耳机，第二次进货，第一次不能充电啊，那个电没办法充，充一整天都不会饱。然后跟他讲再换了一个，现在呢又做一个。第二次就是充电，试试看有没有比较 OK。假如可以的话，就使用；不行的话，又要再请他退一次货，就觉得很麻烦。买个无线耳机不嘛。其实也不知道到底结果是怎么样，我就觉得难过、难受，也不知道是恐怖游戏还是探险游戏，我就是到处找，我也不知道要找到什么样的地步才算过关，这很难判定啊。星空，现在又是第一视角，在这里，然后，我记得之前好像上次是把这个光走完吗？我忘记了，就是又再走一次这个光就对了，就多走一条，多走，就走吧。我实在不知道这个到底在玩什么，算是侦探游戏还是什么？真的不，就是一个非常 boring 的一个游戏，或是一个类似看电影的心态嘛，就没有角色，没有人物，就算有，也都是那种看不到的人。然后听他们的故事，说他们到底是怎么生病的，然后为什么这个病会一直流传，然后这个声音到底影响了多少人，就是他们所听到的声音，这些声音到底影响了多少人？说实在，这个第一人称的游戏有没有？普通，像这里有光，但是这边有光，到底能不能走？对，这个光我不知道它到底是要拉多少个。然后终于看到前面的，然后说R2可以增加速度。然后法兰克，上次我们玩到了法兰克的部分啊，就是刚好法兰克到那个一个卡车那边嘛，然后那边就有一台车。再冲走一遍，就意思就是这样。出来
shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go of these, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns about for a second.
Liz is all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, and so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
Oh, 这种感觉就是它不像是一个，它也实在是很难搞懂哎，到底能不能跑啊？就这样子，慢慢的，慢慢的，慢慢的。
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
绕来绕去。不懂他这个光到底想要做什么。又跑回来了。刚刚突然有一种什么声音？现在有一个。
Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its wings. The neural simplicity of the insects seems to prevent a full-blown infestation, so there's none of the hemorrhaging I'm seeing in the birds. But Steven's wrong. This isn't an attack. It's a byproduct of the attempt to communicate. It's getting
这
smarter.
个副作用，
It's learning
它越来
as
越
it
聪明，一边
adapts.
学习一边进化。
I'm confident of a breakthrough soon.
是病毒吗？就是一直走，一直走，一直走，走到让我很无言。
Breaker 9, call in on 9. This is Lost Cowboy looking for anyone out there. Hello? Breaker 19. Breaker Travelin Sherlock. Charlie, you out there? Over. Hello?
My family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff.
No.
Don't you lecture me about
No.
sacrifice, you
You
spineless of a shit.
stupid
If
bastards!
you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them
跳出来了，
the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
没有。还不能跳，哦，又做一个存档。这款游戏我觉得我会玩到睡着，上次玩到后面都觉得哦，好闷，好无聊。
Wade called me in about 6 weeks after. Once he thought I could cope with knowing. Can I ever repay you for what you did?
She was a good woman, Frank.
The best.
You should come back to church. Back to the community. You're missed.
I hate him, Father. I can't get down on my knees and pretend otherwise. And I don't understand why you don't hate him too.
I try my hardest not to, Frank. Goes against the job description somewhat. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. The conviction of things not seen. We have to trust him. Even when his methods are hidden from view.
就看着这两道光在聊天。走喽！我完全不知道他，唉，我到底是谁？因为玩一玩，我自己都精神错乱。就变得那么慢，上面有。
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to this signal. The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
哦，烧伤。这个光。我完全不知道这个光能干嘛。然后有一个类似透明物体。
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
光的指引要我去哪里？看一下他的厕所，哇靠，他的厕所进不去了。这光要干嘛？
It's bloody England.
Oh,
You can't just stop the train, stop people travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
Well, nobody likes it. No sense sweating cobs over it.
Folk all riled about it, giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like keep 'em calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
It's a couple of people. It's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. But you forget I've seen things. I was in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren. What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here, use my Yankee. It's clean.
Thanks, Frank, thanks. Been getting like a bloody drain all day.
所以这里应该有血迹，果然有，然后鼻血也有，所以霍克也中奖了。接下来呢？那个光跑去哪里了？那个光嘞？那道光，你跑到哪？诶？是我的眼睛有问题吗？找不到那道光了耶。我找不到那道光。算了吧，就这样忘了吧。好，看到了。真是远。
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again, and I could see the aurora dancing around Tower 6. At the same time, the headache intensified, and I think I began to hallucinate. Old and new memories are clashing and tumbling around me. We're on the cusp of a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Okay.
Miss Graham?
Morning, Frank.
You look a little out of breath. What's up?
Bloody observatory gates have failed. I came to see if I could borrow a ladder.
Bloody hell, there's a 12-foot drop the other side of that wall.
I'm old, but I'm not useless now. Can I borrow the ladder?
No one said you were useless. Reese?
Hi, Frank.
Fetch Graham the ladder, will you, lad? It's round the side of the barn.
Will do.
And you be careful. I don't want Stephen Appleton coming mithering round here because you've broken your neck. I want a word with you.
Jesus, what the bloody hell are we doing?
What are you up to?
Get out of my way. This is important.
You've been with Lizzie. You mess with her, I'll knock your bloody block off,
I
son.
need to track the pattern. It's critical.
What are you talking about, Stephen? People are sick. Birds are dying. My cows are dead. Where's Kate?
Still up at the tower for all I know. I could recalibrate the radial coordinates on the primary oscillators. If that holds up...
Stephen, where's Kate? What's going on?
Just keep out of my way!
好像是真的是在看一个故事啊。
He never mentions anything about them sickening yesterday.
I checked them last night on the way back and they were fine. I woke up this morning and the whole lot had gone. Tell me, Charlie, have you heard any birds today?
Well, I've not really been paying any attention.
That sister of mine reckons they're dropping out the sky all round the Wrekin. And Dr. Wade reckons there's sick folk all over the village.
Meg said not to bother trying to get deliveries out. Said the quarantine in the whole valley. I reckon it's best we just sit it out. It'll all come right, Frank.
This'll all come right?
Yeah, right. I am sorry about your cows, Frank. But when things settle down, they'll see you all right. There's got to be provision for this sort of thing.
You want to listen to the radio more? Things don't seem like they're settling down at all. I tell you, Charlie, something big is happening.
没有存档。
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Frank. That should get it out of the way. I don't know what happened. It just died on me.
Give it another go.
Oh, I only just put petrol in it as well. Robert's taken the other car into town. I wish he'd get back. He promised me that he'd be back this morning.
You think he's off on another bender?
Oh, I can't police him all the time, Frank. He's not a child.
What's going on, Lizzie?
Nothing.
You're seeing Stephen again, aren't you? You two can't keep pithering on like this. If Robert hasn't already worked it out, he soon will.
Oh, not if he carries on drinking the way he was. Shit. Pardon my French, but bloody shitting thing, why won't it start?
Come on, I'll give you a lift.
我没有玩过这么无聊的游戏。我觉得 Plus 的那个真的要考量一下游戏的 好玩度。
Frank, for God's sake, stop!
Keep back, you bastard. I know what you've done.
Where's Lizzie? Where is she? I've got to find her.
You stay away. Someone's got to warn them. Someone's got to stop it.
You can't stop it. You have to understand. You hate me, I get that. But if we don't do this, it's not just the valley, it's everything, Frank. It's all gone.
You're talking bollocks.
You can't stop it! Jesus!
James!
Take one step closer. I'll bash your bloody skull in, I swear to God.
All right. I'm going. But if you see Lizzie, tell her to get out. There's still time. Please, Frank. For her, not me.
If you're that bloody caring, you can save her yourself.
Don't you get it? I have to stay. Someone has to be here to confirm that everyone is dead.
又绕回去走是怎样啊？什么声音？跑到外面去了。又回来这里了。
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to the signal.
哦，看到嘞。那刚刚为什么要过去？我也搞不懂。一捡到气。天哪，好困啊！我 就这样子一直走，一直走，直到我看到你想睡觉。
My name is Frank Jacob Appleton.
Jacob Appleton.
And if you're listening to this, then maybe Stephen was right. And by sending the planes, he stopped it all getting worse. It's a beautiful morning. I wasn't there when Mary died. I was too scared. So I went to the pub instead. What will be, Frank, she said. And I just want you to face it with me. And I didn't. But I will now. I will face it with you now, Mary. They're coming.
是炸弹发这个飞机，就飞弹把它炸过去。所以法兰克就这样死了。嘣嘣嘣嘣嘣。要走多远？究竟还要走多远？究竟还要走多远？还要走多远？要走到你还要走多远？Lisa， 这是蜻蜓吗？还是苍蝇呢？这个究竟是蜻蜓还是苍蝇？让我们接下来看一下。
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. is Graves!
Rachel? Hey, what on earth's going on?
It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning and all the power went out and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. But then Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl and went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where's Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I've been looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole world was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here and then I'll come in and join you all.
Right.
Go on.
Lisa 的故事。Lisa 的故事。下雨了，下雨了，怎么那么突然？刚刚那边没雨，这里下雨，要存档了。
Oi, Shipley, I want a word with you.
What?
Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down. Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for
明明就没学。
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son, I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
没有后门窗。
You can't stop, love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
我觉得王安这个我实在是，唉，很想睡觉哦。怎么有这么无聊的游戏呀？
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over
I
it.
can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
What happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything alright?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine, we're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry.
Well, don't. Come to bed.
到床上来吧。好了。 又存档，没有闪电呢。
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice.
这凯特，
I dream
凯
through
特到
the
底
night
是在
storm
干嘛？
and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
这样。
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this, Di. There's 15 people Upton left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out of the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads. Through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's her problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get Dylan.
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Leave me alone.
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pet.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Sorry.
你靠！囡仔带青菜，我名好好叫。下雨下雨一直下，满地苍茫。落天车滚机。
And you found it like this?
Yeah. I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. Things progressed. The mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We needed back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Bagwell's disappeared.
It's quite something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Mrs. looking at me for long too long. Good night, mate.
来，这里不用找吗？ 厕所，去女厕。靠，女厕怎么会关？也没人，有什么好看的？哎呦，搁咧烧 BBQ 哦，我嘛要食，拢心痛。BBQ， 真心话大冒险。老实说，偷抽烟。
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
Stephen's fault. He got me started.
哎呦，怪史蒂芬哦。
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Well, he's clever. You gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him, so I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan, the kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
有哪个？哇塞！哇塞！看哪一个啊？哦，又存档了。哦，闪电。听到你哇哇叫，哇！最近胖虎要出新专辑啊！
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a single spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
啊？然后车是倒着放的吗？
Hello, Catherine.
Catherine.
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him, it's
It's
not difficult or
good job.
anything.
Good Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. It certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
Well, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth...
Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? try and do our best. It's a
如果
British
他们
thing.
在聊天的时候星空真美啊。
I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
我的天空。
Holidaymakers to the main hall, please. All holidaymakers to the main hall.
诶，女厕开了耶！来，
Holidaymakers to the main hall, please. All holidaymakers to the main hall.
Main hall。
Holidaymakers to the main hall, please. All holidaymakers to the main hall.
有广播，但是不知道在哪里。
Holidaymakers to the main hall, please. All holidaymakers to the main hall.
Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
Ooh.
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound
不
like
能
it's
讲电话，也不能
I
看电
don't
视
think。we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
It was a brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. 只想要快我一开始好像就从这里往上走了吧？我就烦呐！那不是我的爱人，直到每一刻，说明我们不可能。每当听见他说我们吵架了。这里是下雨的。瞎了我的眼！哇，这里都是血。
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight, numbered starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight, sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You alright, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted. That's it. Sleep. Sleep.
又是新的路段。有点感觉好像是基督教毕业歌啊。啊，剩下啦，太亮啦！希望这种他给你光的指引，让你继续往下走。走去哪里？不会知道，只知道跟着光走，就会看到一片天空，那就是死掉的4号。现在跟着光走，光会带领你，带领你往天堂的方向。到底什么是天堂？天堂，它是一个开心，也是一个不开心的地方。为什么不开心？因为开心与不开心是成对比的。这时来到了史蒂芬，是黑暗，已到了晚上。电话响起。
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
你这个电话假如打台湾的手机号码应该是打不通的。
Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
0606啊，是6还是5啊？6啊，6580啊。啊，有兴趣的人拨打一下这通电话。就说游戏上面写的，不是我啊。我看到游戏有这个号码，我就打啦。打完以后，我也不知道我为什么要打，反正游戏号有啊。爱你。
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just be careful, that's all.
Be careful.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Bye. 没东西啊。没东西啊。 终于看往前走了。哎，奇怪嘞，这个光到底要干嘛？就是这个光，就是这个光，看到了，看到了，远远地看见，一道光过去，啥也不知道啥啦。哎呦，有电话就是要接啊！
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
Oh, she's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
哦，直接挂掉。没有光，这里都没有光，可是就是这个东西要错燃。
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't think
It'll be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language!
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things, it's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Oh, 在这里找到了。
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart. Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know yet. Infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine's not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food. I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to water your house. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now. Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again. Stephen, my family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant for my own family. Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit! If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now. Kate, can you hear me? Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate is in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you.
You do.
How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't.
Or didn't.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things.
Funny.
It's just what she said to me the other day.
What she meant by that?
Embarrassing. Sorry.
Oh, maybe I should go.
What?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What is it?
原来2个都结婚了，搞偷吃啊！
This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me. Look how that you ruined this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
偷吃嘛，不要给。就是怕人家生气，所以不讲。啊，你明明知道人家会生气，你还去，那不就是你自己找挨骂的吗？是不是？那假如真的没什么事的话，为什么不能讲？对不对？你应该可以跟人家讲嘛。你就是要跟人家讲啊，人家谁知道啊？啊，不讲谁知道？对不对？又是电话，接电话。这个游戏根本就接电话嘛。
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
Phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paper?
Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you?
Where are you?
Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. I'm in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
No. Now hold on. 然后就不知道。I want shining light. Shiny light. Shiny light.那个光呀，那个光遗弃我了，就是那个光遗弃我了。我越住了你，我越住了你，光不见了。一切都是光的错，哦哦，哦哦，美丽。 原来你在上面，你在上面。像鸟像苍蝇啊！嗡嗡嗡嗡嗡嗡嗡嗡嗡。
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
这个光到处乱转，走到这里又走到那里。
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
跨过去，我怎么跨不过去？哇，掐赞呢！永远都是6.5分。
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby.
Stephen 有小孩。
Well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
是火车。放在你的行李上面，不介意吧？ 我 在前面。我要你的光，我要你的光。啦啦啦啦啦啦
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway,
not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
Appleton!
Oh,
Sammy.
You thieving bastard, I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Sam,
Don't touch me! Get
what's
off!
going on?
Come in here!
Jesus,
Get off!
Sam!
Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than your
leave
neighbours.
him.
No physical contact! You stupid fucking missus!
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you!
Sorry.
Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Get off her!
Let go, let's just go!
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him!
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out
Charlie,
of here!
please!
Sedih pensar no. Pensar no. Pensar de mí que siga Antonio. Aku yang sana no. Kalau bisa tidak dia akan tujuh. 香洲人有高处滑，这个女主播有问题，哈哈哈哈。
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
继续往前走。我看不到那一道光。说了以后都不开，我不想你也就是不开，我说我们要离开，你去找真的爱。哦，我发现这个顺序是错的。哦，这是水机吗？往那个方向吧。走回原来的路。那这边不会下去。像，好像可以。有一道门，有地下道，有发电机，还有一个油桶，油桶开着一个门。门里面有很多东西，按摩摸。
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course, made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken's son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you.
as just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate. Wait. Stop. Kate.
在哪里？ 都是光。
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over.
一切都结束了。
I'm the only one left.
只剩下我一个人。凯特。
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out the window. Down there, he said. That's home.
I don't know what to do.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding. I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time, of butterflies. I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face, and in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire, and I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place, held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark. It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
上个厕所就讲完了。
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, In the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Oh， 结束。好鸟的游戏呀！这个游戏怎么那么鸟？有个我觉得好难玩啊！这个游戏名字真的很烂，完全跟游戏内容不符合。第一不符，第二觉得还蛮悲的这个游戏。假如要说给这个游戏打分数的话，我打0分，也不是0分啊，就是1分吧。我觉得这游戏真的不适合这种情况玩，我觉得很无聊啊，可以玩到想睡觉。我要拿一下，然后去做，让我超无言。终于结束了，这款游戏真的可能这么人会想要去接触它吧，我想无聊啊。啊，感恩。 这里跑这里我只有第一。跳过不行啊！反正下次我要玩的游戏应该就是不是，暂时还是先等吧。我觉得，像最近有秘境探险啊，还有年底有人中之龙啊，这些我都想玩这两款，最后可能会以这两款为主，先玩玩看。然后前面当然还有一些游戏。把免费的游戏玩完吧，免费的游戏有真的话的游戏玩完，然后之后再下去买游戏。当然了，9月初要出新的免费游戏了啊，我看了一下，感觉还不错。希望也是一个，希望是不错玩的啦。现在是希望这样。无聊，怎么这样？真的很伤心啊！怎么还有这些数字是干嘛？接爽了，全剧终。好了，全剧终就全剧终了嘛，代表没了。OK， 今天开就开到这里啦，各位拜拜。